So, welcome to this 21-day gratitude journey with me. I think it's so important to have a look at gratitude as a practice. Gratitude helped me to move through burnout at a stage where I was kind of like burning out in my corporate job at the time. And I'd also just moved to a different country as well. I'd moved from Edinburgh to Alberta, and I had a bit of a time adjusting to that. And I found that the practice of gratitude helped me to overcome a lot of the challenges that I had experienced in the sense of being in a new country with new people, with a family, and trying to find a new job and all sorts of things. So practicing gratitude, even though I didn't quite feel grateful at the time, helped to shift my brain chemistry. And it also helped me to really um, start being grateful for the things that were beautiful that I wasn't ready to accept. So gratitude for me has been very much a big part of my personal journey. Helped to improve my relationships in the sense of I've really become grateful for a lot of the support that I've had. And it's helped me to strengthen those bonds and just really start to create those positive interactions with people, whether it be just random people in the street or, a barista at the coffee shop or, wherever it may be. Um, it's also increases productivity. So a grateful mindset tends to help us like really motivate ourselves and other people, which is actually linked to improving in efficiency as well. And on a scientific level, happiness has been very much linked to um, gratitude. And gratitude seems to be kind of like a natural antidepressant. So I think studies have shown that a regular practice of gratitude can increase our happiness levels up to about 25%. And when we focus on what we do have and what we're grateful for, rather than what we don't have and what we wouldn't prefer, it actually, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin. And this is responsible for our emotions. Now, I'm not saying to completely ignore what we've been going through or any hardships that we are experiencing, but a lot of the times I've also started to notice, even through working in the Akashic Records, that sometimes difficult situations come to either put us or point us or turn us into a different direction, or they have these significant lessons in our lives that will help us to improve our lives. And they're all opportunities that come in through that. So, for example, I experienced workplace bullying, um, which actually led me to changing careers. And I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that burnout, if it wasn't for that bully, if it wasn't for any of the hardships that I had gone through at the time. So you and I wouldn't be here together if it wasn't for that. And on a healing aspect of it, I've also started to notice that if we once we've been through a trauma or that hardship, we've healed from it. We know we've healed from it because we start to, one, have no emotional attachment to it, but two, there's a gratitude. So being grateful, like I'm grateful for that bully that came into my life. I didn't feel it at the time, but now I am because I'm leading a more expanded life because of them. So it's actually quite yeah, I'm so grateful for that. So the way we're going to do this is we are going to jump into a little bit of a meditation. Of course, working in the Akashic Records helps me at least to release things on a deeper level. But it's important to have a journal with you. And let's start today by just looking at some of the things that we are grateful for. And once this becomes a practice, it becomes easier to find things to be grateful for. And having a gratitude practice first thing in the morning or before you go to sleep at night, that's where it really tends to, especially the nighttime, to really start to rewire your brain into looking at things to be grateful for. So yeah, let's jump in. I'm going to get you to close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. And as we focus on our breathing, let's release the tension, the stress. Perhaps we've been holding on to throughout the day. Or perhaps the day that we have ahead that we've already started thinking of. And let's breathe in light into our bodies, allowing the light that we already hold within us to ignite and to expand. Breathing in light and exhaling all that no longer serves. Nowhere to go, nowhere to be. Just completely present in our bodies. Relax the tension in the jaws, shoulders. Now with our breath, let's brighten the light that we already hold. And let's shine this light beyond our skin onto our auric field, releasing any emotions that are not ours, and dissolving any thought forms that are not ours. Let's open the chakras on the soles of our feet. And allow the exchange of energy between us and Mother Earth. Feeling completely grounded. allowing the energy of Mother Earth to flow through every single cell within our bodies, feeling the balance of electrodes, the electrons, and now from the center of our heart, let's imagine a white light or a golden light or whatever color you imagine that feels right for you. Imagine this light going up your body, out through your crown, and connecting to the central sun. Let's absorb the energy of the central sun, bring it down into our bodies. The energy of compassion, unconditional love, and expansion. And bring that energy all the way down into your body, into your heart. And allow it to move through every single cell. Allow it to shift our vibration to its original expansiveness that it is. Feeling completely grounded, completely centered, completely expanded. Let's drop into our heart space, and from a place of unconditional love and compassion for self and humanity. Let's open the records. Keepers of the Akashic Records, please open and allow me access to my record. My name is, state your full name. And I ask to create a safe and sacred space, helping me step into my highest potential. The records are now open. The records are now open. The records are now open. Take a deep breath, stepping over the records into your records. Let's connect into the aspect of gratitude. Let's allow this frequency of gratitude to ignite the frequency of gratitude we already hold within us. And let's sit for one moment and look at all the things that we are grateful for. Feeling them in your body. Being grateful for being alive, for breathing fresh air. Let's sit in one moment. And not only think, but feel all the wonderful things that we are going through and experiencing in this moment in time. Let's call in the light codes of gratitude to deepen our gratefulness. Bringing in the light codes into our crown. And in from our root. Allowing the frequencies of gratitude to deepen, to expand within our hearts, within our minds, within our being. And as we start making our way back, taking this feeling of gratitude into our sleep or into our day, we give thanks and gratitude to the keepers of the records for this activation, this knowledge, this wisdom, this remembrance. The records are now closed, the records are now closed, the records are now closed. Coming back into our bodies, let the ground beneath our feet. Feeling expanded. And take another deep breath. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and journal your experience.